hop on here while I'm driving home and kind of freshly thinking about what I wanted to update you on. I have uploaded, I think, 4 videos now on my channel about my kind of recovery situation after having a hysterectomy in January of 2023. It is now January of 2024. I am still trying to get better. If you want to hop on and look at those other videos, they are here listed below, kind of in chronological order, pretty much every 2-3 months. So now, a year post-op, I am still recovering and trying to get better from a chronic UTI that I sustained due to the surgery, which included injury to my bladder. And I want to interject here and just apologize again because the lighting and sound and quality and overall quality of this video are about as poor as my previous ones. I am not a YouTuber. This is just for health purposes, and I do hope it helps someone out there, even one person. Okay, so backing up, I sought out a referral to a urologist about 4 months ago now. They have been trying to help me with this chronic UTI. I finished a 3-month course, a long-term prophylactic course of antibiotics, which included required taking an antibiotic once nightly instead of like twice a day for 7 days. My doctor wanted to do a long-term dosage. This is kind of standard practicum for chronic UTIs. It's kind of what they start out doing. After finishing that course of antibiotics, I was symptomatic and sick, nauseous, and in pain within 48 hours of not being on antibiotics, which I think is kind of significant. I was slated to see my urologist's PA, physician assistant, in this month of January. Well, this was December 6th, so I'm like, I have to wait a month until I see her. My God, I can't deal with this anymore. So, basically, I messaged the provider and I said, hey, I just have a quick question because I finished the antibiotics. I am already symptomatic. I'm not doing well. I feel terrible. I need help. Do I need to come in and see you guys? Do you need another UA, another urine sample? What do we need to do here? Basically, instead of the urologist messaging me, even though I messaged him, his PA hopped on and said, okay, no problem. It's going to be very bumpy, sorry. She said I went ahead and called in another round of antibiotics, basically the exact same thing I've been taking for an entire year, and she said go ahead and finish the first antibiotic, for whatever it was, 7 days, and then we're going to do another prophylactic round of 3 months low dose antibiotics. And I found this very concerning, but I was sick, like to the point of not knowing if I could even go back to work. Like, I can't just keep calling in sick to work. So I just wanted to update you guys. I'm trying. I have restarted this video like 4 times because I'm boring myself. I hate even hearing my own voice. But I get home and I'm tired and I don't want to film this video because I guess, if I'm honest, the last 3 or 4 times in the last 2 days that I've tried to film this video, I catch myself sounding very negative and salty, and I'm hearing it in my own voice now, and I'm sorry. Man, I'm not feeling good, and by the way, I'm not looking at you guys. I'm driving on a very lonely highway. There's no one around me. I'm very, very safe, and I am paying attention to the road 1,000%. But I guess the reason there has been a 3.5-month gap in my posts was I didn't have anything really novel or remotely positive to add to the story. And I found that very disconcerting, and I was very disappointed in that situation. So for that reason, I thought, why come on and just have a rant for 20-30 minutes? What is that intending to do to help anybody when I do not even want to be on the internet. I just thought if I could help anyone, even one person out there that is going through this or about to have a hysterectomy and has concerns about the fact that, you know, your bladder can't be injured, I want to help. And this has nothing to do with me. It has to do with helping others. So, backing up to my previous video there in September of 2023, I was starting that initial 3-month course of low-dose antibiotics, and I wanted to add that I was also taking a few things of my own, you know, choosing. My doctor recommended them, but I kind of already had them and had ordered them and wanted to add them to my regimen because I thought, what the hell, how could it possibly hurt anything, right? So I was taking D-mannose supplements. I was following the bottle instructions, the dosing instructions there on the bottle. I was also taking a garlic supplement. I actually got myself a really good garlic supplement. I was taking that, and I was also taking oil of oregano as well. And I was also taking a cranberry supplement. I have to think, I was taking so many things, it's all blurring together. So I took those all daily, at least once a day. The D-mannose I took, I want to say that was 3 times a day. I took like 2 to 3 capsules, whatever it was like 9 capsules a day. It was like the upper intake of what's normal. You really want to be careful though, and I want to kind of circumvent back to that. Please check with your provider before you start adding things. I did not because I'm stubborn, but I don't have any other, health issues, and I don't take any other medications. If you do, taking other things, even antacids while you're on an antibiotic, can be dangerous. So read all of those bottles, read all the labels. If you are taking antibiotics, follow all of those instructions to a T. So I was adding those because I was reading up on biofilm, and I thought, you know what, if that's what we're dealing with, I want to knock that biofilm out. That would make the antibiotics work even better, and that's what I want. I want that to work because I thought all the side effects, all the unpleasant side effects of taking antibiotics for that long. I work with the public also, by the way, so it has been a detriment to my immune system. Your gut microbiome is largely based, where your immunity is, and mine has definitely suffered. So, not fun, but one of those things, what do you do? But I also wanted to say, if you are taking antibiotics, always follow your doctor's instructions. I did. I don't think in 3 months I ever missed a dose. I think 1 day or 2, I might have accidentally taken 2 doses, which would have been fine. I didn't hurt myself at all, but I was very stubborn, and I cried, and I was upset. I'm like, I'm so sick of the side effects. I can't do this for 3 months. I can barely stomach 7 to 10 days of this crap. But I did it, and I came through on the other side, and within 48 hours, sick again. So, again, I'm sorry for the lack of promised information. I didn't have a lot of novel information again, or anything remotely positive or beneficial for the public to hear. So, I have just completed that. She gave me a 7-day course of Bactrim, and now I'm taking 50 milligrams of nitrofurantoin for the next 3 months. I am scheduled, this is, I guess, the one thing I wanted to add is I am scheduled for a cystoscopy and also a vaginal exam. So I'm lucky enough for my urologist to have called me and say, after all this time, and you told me you have followed the course, you did everything, no other changes, you're otherwise healthy, you should have gotten better by now. You really should have recovered by now. I'm very concerned. He said, we need to get another look at your bladder, because again, I had injury to the bladder during my hysterectomy, which was an abdominal hysterectomy. I don't know the risks of laparoscopy or vaginal hysterectomies, I would imagine the incidence of injury to the bladder are probably greatly reduced. But do your research and talk to your doctor about those things. I was none the wiser. I did not do any of those things. I thought we were dealing with the uterus and fallopian tubes, and that was it. I was wrong. But yeah, basically, again, this is another ramble, but I'm trying to keep this quick, another minute or two. But my urologist called me himself 3 weeks ago today and said that. He said, you really should have gotten better by now. There's something going on. We need to take another look. He gave me the option, by the way, of doing a cystoscopy, which is an internal exam of the bladder, under sedation, or I could see his colleague, who is really great. He's a gynecologist with a specialty in women's urology. I may have that backwards, but he said, I would really feel better if you saw him, at least for an exam. I've already had my consultation with him, and then I have that procedure in about a week from today. So they want to see if there are any fistulas, which are abnormal openings between two bodies, two organs. You could have a whole host of different fistulas. You might want to look that up too. If you have any abnormal symptoms or are not recovering properly, there is the potential for fistulas to be present, and those would need repair. My doctor does not feel like that's what it is. He said when he was, I guess, looking back at the film, I'm not really sure, but he looked back at the repair side of my bladder that we did the cystoscopy back in September of this year. He said, now that I'm looking at it, I'm seeing that it wasn't like nice and glossy and smooth and pink and healthy looking and fully repaired and really recovered and healed the way I would have liked for it to have been. Which leads me to think that we need to take a better look. So that's what we have coming up. Again, I'm only just filming this. It bores the hell out of me to even relive any of this. So if I seem disconnected from the situation, I kind of am. But I want to help people. I filmed myself in my pajamas my first week of having my hysterectomy. I do not suffer vanity. I want to help people and spread knowledge and experience. And if it helps anyone, I am here to help you. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I am always glad to help out. I plan to do more videos, even if they're shaky, poorly lit, and poor sound videos that I complete while driving home. It's the rare time I am by myself and I can think very clearly. So anyway, thank you so much for checking in and for watching, for being here. I do appreciate your checking in and just watching this video. Please subscribe. I will be holding true to my promise and uploading more videos in the future, just to kind of document this journey of my bladder finally maybe getting better at some point this year. But thank y'all so much again. Y'all take care, and I will see you all again very soon. God bless and stay healthy.